I used to say that carbohydrates were not essential. So, I have to take that back because I have found out through trial and error that carbohydrates are essential. Not on the sense of consumption, but on the sense of the body needing it. Your body needs glucose, not carbohydrates. And there's a difference between a glucose and a carbohydrate. Glucose can be created from fats, proteins, etc. But carbohydrates are just a group of glucose. Now, I will say this. The reason I say it's necessary because after using a low carbohydrate diet, I noticed that after a while, for some reason, I felt some things that were not in the literature. One of them was, doing it for a long time, I noticed that there was a decrease in sexual desire, I will say this. And the reason I say this, because I see it's a physiological need. When the body has not enough calories, and that might be my fault, or the body has not enough carbohydrates to consume from natural sources, the body says, okay, we cannot reproduce. So I think that came from that. The reason I say that is because I was on it for a long time, and I was having issues in which I couldn't keep erections normally, and all of a sudden I would carbohydrates, I would be fine. And I think that is because, yes, glucose is necessary at certain times, not all the time. I know that in the internet right now there have been statements that, oh, people are not carbohydrate intolerant, people are carbohydrate intolerant. I know that a physician did say that 75% of the population is carbohydrate intolerance. I think he used that word, which another guy saying no, it's not true. Well, the guy that said the statement that 75% of the people are carbohydrate intolerant actually see patients. The other person doesn't see any patients. Now, our carbohydrate intolerance, I prefer to say not carbohydrate intolerance, but overconsumption of carbohydrates. Now, do we need carbohydrates? Like I said, I used to say no at all. But the brain requires some, and some components of our body, like I said, as I found out, require them. Not all the time, but at certain times. Now, I noticed also that when I will be low carbohydrate diet, and this might be a combination of low carbohydrate and not consuming enough calories. I do want to add that statement, and I'm basing this on experience. We can talk about research later.